Moderna expects more than 6,500 children aged 6 months to 12 years will participate in its vaccine tests. The Canadian locations haven't yet been chosen, but parents can check to see if their child qualifies for the Kid Cove study. And infectious disease specialist Zane Chagla says there are good reasons to do so.
We won't likely be vaccinating children until much later in the year. So if parents want to, give them a shot to get vaccinated, this is the way.
CHCH invited viewers to an informal poll on Twitter and Facebook today. 70% and 84% of respondents would not enroll their child in the study.
Clinical trials in children are always a little bit scary for parents because they don't want to subject their children to something that might be unsafe. The benefit right now is that this vaccine has been given to millions of children and millions of adults, around the world. And so, at least you have demonstrated safety.
The trial will use the same Moderna vaccine, but in smaller doses, fit for a smaller human. The risks for kids are the same as for adults: allergic reactions or muscle aches or fevers, for example. But a child's immune system isn't fully developed until 5 to 8 years old, so kids are often vaccinated more than once.
So, there are going to be differences in terms of not necessarily safety in this group, but how the vaccine will respond. Again, knowing that very young children often don't get a great immune response.
Very few children have been hospitalized or have died due to COVID around the world, but vaccinating them is likely to significantly help contain the spread of the virus in the community, as studies into the flu vaccine have shown. Family lawyer Alyssa Bach says some parents do worry, though, and her firm expects to hear from divorced people who disagree on what's best for their children.
First, we were dealing with parenting time and implementation because of the COVID restrictions. Then we were looking at, do we send children back to school because of COVID? And now we're looking at the vaccine.
Dr. Zane Chagla says parents should be encouraged to get their kids vaccinated for COVID-19 whenever they can. It is the way to end the pandemic. Lisa Hefner, CHCH News.